it's about, and you keep it that way. How I know you, I could cry or shout, you will listen either way. And I told you about the full breakdowns that are only mine to talk about.
Hi everybody, welcome to my big tidy up. My name is Dee Dee. Thanks for coming by my channel today. Now today I am super excited because today I'm working in my living room and dining room, and I'm going to give it a little bit of a refresh, a small little makeover, and incorporate a few new decor pieces. Now the best thing about this mini makeover is, guess how much I spent on the decor pieces? Oh wait. Zero. I spent nothing because I was finally able to get out there and use my Christmas gift cards, and I got an early birthday present. And when I say early birthday present, I mean real early. My birthday's not until April, but I'll explain how that all went down. Now, before I go ahead and tackle those rooms and get to the fun part, I do need to go ahead and put up my Valentine's decor. I hope you all had a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I hope you remembered to love yourself as well. So without any further ado, let's get the Valentines put away and let's get into that living room and dining room and make some changes, and let's get tidy. It seems like it takes me a long time to decorate for the holidays, even the smaller holidays. I think it's because I'm trying a piece here or moving it to another place to see what it looks like in a different location. But the put away and clean up, it always goes pretty fast, which I'm glad about because today I am so excited to work on my living room and dining area. And it's been hard to not get in there and work on it, especially since I have some new things. But I did want to wait until Valentine's Day was done and everything was put away. And I love decorating for the holidays, even the little ones. But that being said, it does add a lot of visual clutter, and I didn't want anything else sitting out so I could get a real feel for how it would look when I was completely done. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but we did have a good Valentine's Day. And in case you're curious, the two little fellas absolutely loved the little hot air balloon craft filled with goodies that I made. So even though it wasn't perfect in my eyes, it was perfect in theirs, and that's what really matters.
Your back as you always have mine, 'cause I owe you when the world's pitch black. You and I will stay entwined, and I told you about the full breakdowns that are only mine to talk about. I even told you about the sacred grounds where I go when I need to shout. There is more to you than words can say. You're the roof when I'm wet from rain. You know the core in every.
Even though I am more than ready to put all of the Valentine's decor away, I really did love how everything came together this year. And the funny thing is, out of all of the things I did, I got more positive feedback from you guys regarding this little bitty Valentine's tree. It was really the simplest thing I did. It cost me nothing, and everybody that came to the house noticed it and loved it. And you know, maybe I'll start decorating this little tree for other holidays. We'll see. As I was finishing packing everything up, I was thinking to myself, wow, you have a lot of room left in this tote. You must have packed it a little bit more efficiently this time than you did the time before. Well, I get it all the way down to the basement, get the tote up on the shelf, and that's when I realized I had left the wreath and the sign on the front door. So no, I wasn't more efficient, just forgetful. Well, Valentine's is just a memory now, even though I'm sure I'll be reminded of it because I'll find some random glitter or sparkly something somewhere. But for me, I feel like it's still a little too early to decorate for spring, so I'm just going to keep it real basic. It's pretty plain right now, and I'm good with that. Yay, it's finally time for the fun stuff. Now, my plan is to add some touches to the living area and this dining area with my Christmas and birthday gifts and things I already have. Now, the first thing I got was this My Texas House pillow. I love it. I think the color is a perfect match, and I love the fact that the back is solid, so I feel like I can flip it at any point if everything starts looking just a little bit too busy. I think it's going to go perfectly in the room, so I'm super excited about that pillow. The next thing I got was this set of charger plates, and although I love these woven placemats, I call them my bird's nest placemats. I don't even know what the technical term is. I really just wanted a different look. I think they tend to look just a little bit busy, and I'm not getting rid of them because I still love them, but I'm ready for more of a streamlined look for a while. I also got this set of spring candles. Now, don't come for me in the comments. I know not everybody loves candles, but I do, and I'll probably only set out the eucalyptus one because I think it'll keep everything looking neutral. And here's the thing I'm most excited about. And this would be my early birthday present, and here's the story. I have a dear friend. We used to live in the same town, but we don't any longer, but we do try to meet up every so often in a town that's about the same distance drive for both of us. And we have a girls' day. We have lunch, we do a little shopping, we catch up, and it usually starts with an hour or two at Hobby Lobby. Well, I saw this and I absolutely loved it. I knew it was a perfect fit for my living and dining areas. Now, it's normally $50, but as you know, Hobby Lobby's always got a sale going on, so it made it $30, which is less painful, but I still kept going back and forth thinking, oh, I'm going to get it. No, I'm not going to get it. I'd put it in my cart, take it out. It really was ridiculous. Well, my friend said, let me get it for you. And I said, no. And she said, let me buy it for your birthday. And I said, it is way too early for my birthday. And she said, please, will you let me buy it? It is so difficult now to shop for you, almost as if I was going to do her a favor by letting her buy it. But she said to me, do you realize you declutter so much and you are minimizing so much? It's hard to pick something out for you because I'll find something and I'll think, oh, she just decluttered that a couple of weeks ago. So she did go ahead and buy it for my birthday, and she was thrilled because it made it so much easier for her. She bought me something I truly loved, and I was thrilled because, well, I truly love it. Now, for the most part, I do like to keep a place setting on this table. Back in the day, I used to do a full table setting with water goblets and all of that stuff. But as time goes by, I still do like the look of a set table, but I want a simpler look, and I'm always trying to find ways to give me a little bit of a refined look without it looking so cluttered. So I may take away the smaller plate because when we do have people over and eat here, the small plate never comes in play. And it's just another item that I have to periodically wash and keep clean, so I think I may just get rid of it.
Watch out, this small world is closing in, no doubt. You've been in some nasty pain, but I'll shout right until you really hear. No way, I will let you dig your hole. I'll stay tickling your bored out soul.
Well, the table's set, the easy part's done. I knew what was going there. I like how it looks. Once it gets closer to spring, I am gonna switch out that greenery in the vase, but I'm probably gonna keep the same vase because I like it over there. And I do like this artwork that's on the wall here. It has a little bit of green and brown, and I've always kept it on this side of the room, so I don't know if I'll move it or not. The problem is filling this wall here. It's a pretty big wall, And you know, I'd like to put this here, but it's not quite as big as this. And it's already kind of wordy. I don't like a lot of words, you know, it becomes too much. So if I put this here, the blessed may need to move. But you know, this piece right here, it just had family on it, so I didn't feel like it was too much. But I'm sure I cannot get the color set just right where you can tell, or maybe you can. But this really started out as a sage green, and then it had some gray and the chocolate brown, and I like the brown planks because it pulled in here with the brown that I have on these coffee tables and the coffee tables I had previously. But this really looks blue now, and I think that's how it's going to show up on camera, and it's probably because a lot of light comes in through this big window here and it's faded it, so it really doesn't match. At least it doesn't with this lighting. Maybe if I put it on an opposite wall. But I'm just going to have to kind of play with things, mess around a little bit, and see if I can figure out what to do with a lot of these walls. If it looks like I'm popping in and out of the frame, well, it's because I am. When I make changes like this, I like to look at it from different places in the room, and then I always step back to the entryway of the room, and in this case, it's the front door, because I always want to see what my guest might see and what their first impression would be, or what the focal point is, and do I want it to be my focal point? Now, right now, I'm just using the nails that were already up here to give myself some ideas. Now, in the past, I've even taped papers to give myself ideas or how I might lay something out, because if I don't, it's just too much trial and error, and my walls end up becoming pin cushions with nail holes all over the place.
My brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention. Got to know that I ain't a person who understands.
Oh my gosh, this is taking me so long. I cannot wrap my head around this. I think I like this over here a little bit. It doesn't really look blue over here. It does look pretty neutral. So that may go there. I've been trying to put a new group together and maybe arrange it and incorporate the green piece. Maybe I'll separate it, move the blessed into another room or something, and put some of them over here, some of them on this wall. I'm just not sure. Well, here is what I've come up with, and I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it exactly like this, but this is what I'm thinking right now. I kind of staggered it. Now, I may go ahead and separate these different plaques here and put a little space between them. The only reason why I would say that is because this grateful is kind of wrote on a slope and I didn't really realize it. And even though I have put a level on it, and I can assure you this is level, it looks a little uneven to the naked eye, but it is level. So I may just leave it like this, see if it grows on me. I did bring a couple of things in to try to put something on that wall. I took the blessed off, brought a few things in. I really didn't like anything on there, so I think I'm just gonna leave it blank and plain, especially since this may end up looking a little bit busier by the time I put the pillows and everything back. So I think this is what I'm gonna go with for today, but who knows, next week it may be a different story. Well, I do want to do an update in this corner as well. Now, I've had this framed cross here in this same spot, I think since I've moved in, and I absolutely love it, but it doesn't really go the frame with everything since I've changed the coffee tables, but I do think I have a place for it downstairs, so I think I'm going to move it to downstairs, and then I'm going to put this cross that's been by the back door, you guys have probably seen it, and put it up here. I think it'll make this area look a little bit lighter and not so heavy. And I do think I'm gonna trade this out, put this back on the wall, the happily ever home, and trade it with this and just store this or something. And I'm not sure why. This is just a little bitty canvas, and why I would put it right here by this ornate framed cross picture. I don't know. They don't go together and never have. So I'm going to go ahead and switch a few things up, I think. Even though I am adding some new pieces, I feel like I'm doing a bit of a declutter as well, because I feel like when all is said and done, I'll have less items setting out, my walls won't be so cluttered, and I'm taking out more things than I'm bringing in. So to me, it's a win.
See the barbed wire. The place is grown all wide. 'Cause I don't know if it'll be enough, or if they really care. There's a stairway down for the both of us, but let's not go there. You got me thinking, whoa, I don't know how we got here. Oh my, I think we better run. We ought to leave this place tonight. I'm telling you. Pack up your suitcase, we'll find a new place. We'll cross the border.
Well, here is what's not going back in the room. I think I am done. And if you see this little easel, the clock was on the easel, so I've switched things up a little bit and I've put the clock on the wall. I'm happy with that. And then I did take the blessed sign and it's over there by the back door where the cross was. So I'll take these down to the basement and run the vacuum, and I think I'm done.
In an ocean so deep, got a feeling like I'm dauntless whenever you're next to me. 'Cause I've climbed higher than I could dream of. Now using wires, I know I'm falling free. You set me off into emotion where I can just be me. You give a little, but you're giving me just what I need. No time for riddles, you're in the middle of my self-release. You have unchained me. You have yeah, you have unchained me. You have yeah. When all my troubles seem to haunt me, you uncover the truth. 'Cause nothing really matters when you see it from a distance, yeah. 'Cause I'm up higher than planes could take me. I have acquired everything I need. You set me off into emotion, oh yeah, where I can just be free. You give a little, but you're giving me just what I need. No time for riddles, you're in the middle of my self-release. You have unchained me. You have yeah, you have unchained me. You have oh yeah, yeah. I don't spend time thinking.
Well, Tidy Uppers, that's a wrap for today. I hope this video gave you some motivation and gave you that reminder that you can make small changes to make big differences in your home. I appreciate you being here. Please take care of yourself. And until I see you in the next one, stay tidy.
You're giving me just what